Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, I'm Carbonor. Welcome to my channel. I hope all is warm and well in your world today. Things are pretty cool here. I got all my court shit taken care of. So that's not an issue anymore. Pretty cool to have that off my shoulders. So my car is insured. My car has renewed tags. My car has 4 brand new tires. It's like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. My my bills are paid pretty much. I mean, you know, things could be worse. Things could be worse. So I do apologize about yesterday. But, court is court. I did find out I didn't have to go to court, which really pisses me off because the last time I got a ticket for the very same thing, I had to attend court. That was non-negotiable. I had to go to the court. But this time around, for the very same offense, I didn't have to go to court, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why. But so, if I'd have known that ahead of time, I would have just, because I could have went in like the day before I went to work. I could have waited and gone. It was such a pain in the ass. I could have waited. Just it's such a pain in the ass. So I could have done the stream after all if I had known that I didn't have to go into court to show them that I had renewed it and I had the proof of insurance. I could have went at any time and done that. They didn't tell me that. Bit of a pain in the ass. It looks like we have a new outfit for Daya. I'm not exactly crazy about it. As you can see, I've been working on Nail's sword again. I've got it because I did some catching up. I tried to do some of the daily challenges after I got home from work so I wouldn't miss, the login and all that shit for the day. And I did some stuff. A few missions, with her. And I got her sword pretty good. 1.5 million essentially. Does 3.2 DPS. I had armored tank and veil analyzer. I don't know why. I'm assuming that it was like, I don't know why those were on there. I don't remember picking them. Maybe it was part of the, like, has nothing. I don't know. I don't know. But at any rate, I replaced it with better concentration and double edge extension. And that did a considerable bit for its damage output. So I'm liking it much better now. So we've almost got this one done. And then I think it'll be pretty good. I think it'll be a pretty potent weapon for her. I think look at that. Look at that. Look at her attack, her melee weapon attack. 824,000, almost a million. That's fucking crazy. We got some new challenges. It doesn't look like anything's complicated really. And should be a new week. No, not yet. Tomorrow. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Why are you get? Now we'll go get this, and we'll take a moment to see what we can... What is that outfit? Oh, that's the very outfit that I just got myself. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Nope, that one. There she is. I'm definitely not going to use this stupid hat. No. Let's go to this one. I don't know. What? Let's play around with it for a minute. Problem is that deep enamel doesn't look right on the texture of those pants. It makes it almost like sparkly. You see that? I'm not crazy about that. No, that's the wrong one. You go here. You go there. And this. Nope. About that. Oh my god. The lighting for this part right here in the customizing area is so deceptive. It's like this is a completely unique lighting from anywhere you will run into anywhere else in the game. So the colors don't always look the same here as they do every fucking where else. It's pain in the ass is what it is. Now that I'm not hating. That could be okay. Gloves, of course, have to be this. What's flashing? Nope. What the fuck is flashing? That's it? Just our little boot things? Oh, no, buttons too. How about the line? I don't know. I can't tell. What about this? That is the line. Boots. That. And what is this one? Oh, it's the white part. That kind of looks better. The texture is different than the pants. The pants are very denim, and these are almost like leggings. This area, so it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't show glossy like I would like it to, though. Okay. Nope. video is finished editing. I don't hate that. It's not god awful. I mean, it's not great, but it's not. Eh, we'll take it. Now, would it look better with this hair? I think it kind of would. I think it kind of would. I don't need to. No, I don't need to. The only reason I had to paint that one is because the white streak, right? So, yeah, here, that, yep, yep. Okay, okay. I'm not. All right. Okay, I accept that. I accept that. So now I will have to unlock a new spot. Has she got the same makeup on? Yes. Okay. I will have to unlock a new spot when I get the her um hospital gown attire, whatever. Her hospital bodysuit, her bubble suit. Let's call it that. Let's call it the bubble suit. Because that's what she was wearing in the bubble. What is this one? That's not horrible. That's if I wanted her to look like her mom. But I kind of don't want her to look like her mom. Kind of want her to have her own thing going on. But that might be all right with this one. That might be okay indeed. I might have to see about this one. Yeah, we might have to get that. Just for that outfit. That might be cool. Alright. We played around with that. Now. Good morning, sir. Must be off today. Ugh. I've been putting in some more work. Yeah. Things aren't so bad. As I was saying earlier, you might not have signed in yet. I got all my car shit's taken care of. All my legal shit's taken care of. Bills are essentially paid. So I'm not doing horribly. The important stuff's covered. Let's get some money. Wait. Shit. Well, okay. Am I out? Yeah. All right. Damn it, I thought I canceled out of it. Clearly, I did not.
Descendant. This is a phase separation veil, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the standards, appears to be a computing device. These full vaults are brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to install this artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized.
Wait, hold on. Interact with munitions. Okay. Let's just do this one real quick. Alright, that's done. Get that one over with.
Is using the separation rail as a shield. With the tracking device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
Hang on. Okay. Now I can kill you. Restart. So I'm working on a project. Sorta. Kinda. I'm going to
this is a phase separation veil, which uses inversion
essentially
energy.
Remaster.
It has a large output, which requires processing
My
tens of billions of units
the Circle
per second.
10 albums.
According to
I'm gonna redo some covers. A couple of the covers. I'm gonna
continue to insert all this artificial brains.
I've got a music app editor.
Will be neutralized.
I'm gonna go through and kind of pump up the instruments a little bit, because on some of the songs the vocals are way louder than the I mean not like you can barely hear them or anything, but you can tell that they could be pumped up a little on a couple of the songs. and I've been working on the covers lately. Last couple of days.
Get subdued.
Because I'm getting back into luckily inspired by the recent suggestion to check out Ren by Surf, and thank you again for that, Surf. It's kind of rekindled the music maker in me, because I was a little. I'll be honest. I had gone through all my material when doing the 10 albums, right? I had gone through pretty much everything that I had fully written and had halfway written, because I finished a lot of them, and I even wrote some new shit. But I had essentially gone through everything that I had, right? So I think I've mentioned before that I had like, I'm up to like 50 new songs, if not more than that. A few of them are finished. Some of them are in various stages of completion. And so I was letting my material build up before I went back and started, recording more stuff, as you do. And that was when I discovered that, Udio, the music maker or the AI music app that I use, probably, it's arguably the best, it was arguably the best one out there, side by side with Suno, and it turns out that they kind of are the same company, basically, which makes sense. But when I found out that they had made that deal with Universal Music, and suddenly, it was now iffy on whether or not you had the rights to your shit that you created. Because prior to their deal, which is cool that legally everything before that deal happened, they cannot claim copyright on. So my songs are mine, and they can't do shit with it. They can't come back and be like, "Oh no, you owe us money for this." No, I don't, because they're mine. But at currently, I'm not sure exactly how it goes, but I'm not sure. I've heard some people say that if you have the membership, that if you subscribe to it, that you then do have the copyright for your stuff. But if you're using it as a free membership, you don't. And also, I've also heard mixed things. I've heard that also, because when I first started, or when I went back to start recording stuff, because the last song I recorded was one of my wrestlers' entrances, the Paladin from the men's original character men's division, which will probably when I looked at the dates of when all this shit went down, it was probably like a week or two before they switched their TOS completely. So that was just a lucky thing that happened, because his was like the last one that I was wanting to write lyrics for. But so I was very disappointed, because when I logged into the thing, I was like, okay, let me start making some of these songs, right? It said it had the new TOS and you can't download and all this other shit. And then I went immediately into a deep dive, finding out what the fuck happened, what's going on, why, and all this other shit. And from what I was seeing, there was a massive exodus from both Udio and Suno for essentially what people were saying was selling out, right? So that kind of, and rightly so, killed my my musical fucking thing there, because now I realized that, okay, I'm gonna have to find another one, another app that's somewhat decent, because I've used other ones, and Udio and Suno, the shit is so fucking clean. It's so fucking lifelike. And the other ones, I don't know how else to describe it, but their music is always fuzzy. It doesn't sound clean. It doesn't sound crisp. It doesn't sound, every instrument distinct from everything else. It just sounds muddy, and I don't like that, because I want it to be as high quality as possible. I want people to listen to it and not be able to tell if that it's AI if I hadn't told them. You know what I'm saying? I want that kind of quality in the shit, because I'm not just fucking around and I'm just half-assing it for a video game. When I create music, I want it to be good, So, but I'm that spark is returned with the inspiration of Ren. It's kind of coming back. So right now I'm gonna do something that I know I can do, and that's I'm gonna remaster the ones that I have. And I had wanted to do, because if you'll look, albums 2 and 3, which is Blackened and Infected, I used the WWE 2K versions of the girls for the cover photos, and it wasn't long after that I created basically AI models of each one of the girls, and so that they look like real people. And I wanted to go back and do some of that for their covers with these models that I've made, that they're pretty fucking hot. You can see them on Bodies, the 8th album. That was the first debut of the AI models of the girls. Of course, I also have to do quite a bit of Photoshop, because I have to add in their tattoos, and I have to do it's a pain in the ass, because I have to skew the images so that it looks like from the angle that they're at. It's a lot of stuff. But I like doing it.
The weapon contains ancient arcane.
Cert says that's really cool to hear. Yeah, I appreciate that. I've said before, the thing that I enjoy doing most with this channel is the music making. And I'm sure people are like, you don't make music, it's AI. And it's like, yeah, I understand that. Believe me, I understand that I'm not the one who is playing every one of those instruments, and it's not my voice. But I am the one who writes the lyrics, and then I create the music. I don't write the music, I create the music by telling it what I want, what kind of instruments to use, the quality of the instruments, what kind of sound, what kind of there's quite a bit of detail that goes into prompting the AI in order to get what you want. And there's no easy, I see all these YouTube videos about how, I'm teach you how to do AI. Trust me, you're not, no. It's all trial and error. You have to figure it out completely on your own. And it's almost like, if you remember Luke Skywalker, this might be a little bit of side lore. I don't think it was ever properly referenced in the movies. But the R2 units that they put in the X-Wing fighters, when they bring them back from the mission, they wipe them, so that every time they start them out, they're clean, they're clutter free. There's no risk of them developing a personality. It's just we're just here to form a function and to serve this purpose, right? And Luke would never do that to R2, because R2 had figured out ways to bypass you know, shit in the X-Wing to make it more efficient. And it was like Luke's X-Wing fighter was the most badass X-Wing fighter in the whole goddamn fleet, partly because of the fact that he let R2 essentially do whatever he wanted to with it. As long as he kept it flying and kept them fighting, that was all that mattered. So he would never wipe R2, and he would never wipe his X-Wing. And it's kind of like that with the AI. When you start using an AI app, it's learning what you want while you're learning how to use it. And it's a lot of the ways that same way. Like somebody else could possibly put in similar, if not the same prompts that you use, and they would get something completely different, a totally different style, perhaps even than what you're asking for. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot to it. I mean, like I said, you can go into an AI app. I don't care about the time. I know if anybody's like, "Oh my God, you're wasting time." It's like, I don't care. I'm chatting. But you can go into any one of these AI apps, be it an image maker, be it a video maker, be it a music maker, and you can just put in some very vague, you know, like, write me a song about McDonald's, or, you know, make me a video of a two dudes sword fighting, or, you know, something along those lines, and it'll come up with something on its own, and you can walk away proudly and say, I did that. Or you can go in there and say, show me two men wearing chrome armor gleaming in the sunlight, the other wearing dark glossy armor, one, you know, and type in what kind of swords they have and the environment around them and everything like that. And it's just like writing a story. You could write a story that says, I needed milk. I went to the store. I got milk. I came home. I have milk. You know, and that's a story. That's a story. Or somebody else could go in there and embellish all those little elements. And did you run into anybody? Did you speak to anybody? Were you short of change? Did you see anybody you knew? Did you have problems finding a parking space? Were they out of one of the things you were looking for? You know? So there is almost a talent in itself in just learning how to communicate with the AI that you're using. Because it's when you, like, I mean, when you tell it, write me a story about McDonald's, it's gonna be like, this? You know what I'm saying? But if you give it more to work with, it's gonna be like, oh, okay, I see where. So you want something like this then, and you're like, yes, I do. That's almost exactly what I want. And then you tweak it a little bit. It's challenging, but it's very fulfilling. It's very fulfilling. You know. And I totally understand why some people would say it's fake and some people say it's slop and everything, but it's the only way that I can do the vast majority of the shit that I want to do creatively, because I don't have the money to do anything else. I don't have the influence to do anything else. I don't have the connections to do anything else. But subscribing to an AI app for $20 and being able to create things that there's no other way I could create. I'm sorry. It's telling me that is wrong. It's like, I don't see, okay, but there's a whole lot of people out there that have talent that you'll never see anything from because they live in the middle of nowhere. You know, they're not around producers. They don't mingle at parties. There's no way for them to do it. There's no way for them, like, let me tell you something. I've said this before as well. When you're making a band, you can find lead singers and lead guitarists. If you walk outside of your house and throw a fucking rock, you will hit a lead singer or a fucking lead guitarist all day long. Finding a bass player or a drummer is near impossible, even in a very populated fucking city, because nobody wants to play those things. So imagine what it is if you're in fucking Podunk, Kansas, and you're wanting to do a metal band. Imagine the difficulty you would have fucking finding a bass player who plays metal in Podunk, fucking Kansas. You know what I'm saying? But with an AI app, somebody can be like, I'm a songwriter. I've got nobody that I can work with, but I've got this app that will let me make my songs real. And telling somebody that that's a bad thing and you're a bad person for using it, go fuck yourself. I mean, I've seen some really good creations, some fucking phenomenal creations that people you can tell, but maybe it's because I fuck around with it. You know what I'm saying? I know how difficult getting some parts right are, but I will see some pictures or fucking hear music or something like that that's AI, and just be like, wow. And then I'll see in the comments people are like, AI slop, and it's like, dude, goddamn, you know? It's like, get the fuck over it. It's not the future. It's now. It's not what's coming down the line. It's now. Yeah. There's just a whole lot of people out there that have a creative voice inside them, but no means to utilize it, to amplify it. And these AI apps give you that.
Descendant, the enemy has modified the Ancestor's weapon with Vulgus technology and are using it to emit inversion energy. It appears they are defending
So yeah,
with it.
that's what I've been working on lately.
The structure on the ground draws and releases this. Descendant, I will show you the properties stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy link using your
I don't know. What? Which one did I not get? Oh, you asshole. Get off my button. They really, and you know, I don't know. This is just what's on my mind right now, so this is what I'm going to talk about. Because those 4 girls in that band have become real people to me. Like they have taken on lives that I did not expect them to.
The enemy commander is using the inversion energy
prior to thinking, hey, I've got all these songs. I think I'll make a metal band. I've got these girls that are in this wrestling thing that are a metal band. So why not actually make them a metal band? Because now I want to write stories about them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I want to write, like, this is almost like Scooby-Doo type stuff, like creepypasta shit. Because they, travel so much as a band and as wrestlers. Because I have a whole world of characters that could make it very entertaining. There's just so much shit that I want to do that I'm not. If I wrote anything, let me just say this right now. If I write any stories or any, books or whatever, that will not be assisted by AI apart from maybe a spell checker. Because I might not spell things greatly, but anything that I write is going to be 100% me. Period. Now, the music, Serp says, look forward to the animated series. Well, it's, if you look at the characters that I've got, because I've got fucking demons, I've got fucking aliens, I've got superheroes in that wrestling federation. So, I've got supervillains, I've got all kinds of fucking wackadoo fucking crazy characters that can make anything pretty interesting. Lethal Spreader. I'm gonna keep my distance from this one. We're gonna just walk around that one. I guess Python. Go, bitches. morning, Zen. How's it going, man? Fucking hell. Dodge nail. Yep. Totally changed my opinion of playing as Nell. Just giving her a sword. Ah, Serp says Isif scanned the balls to hit them with her skill. Oh, that's why I keep missing them with the first skill. Yes. We'll do the Yastra's devotion. We'll go for that one. That's Nail's gun. Let go of me. Fuckers. Motherfuckers. Assholes. Be fucking still. Be still. Okay. Gotta get focused for this part. Shit! Ninja nail. Um, um, uh, what? Dopaminergetic. Dopaminergic. Okay. For some reason, that word caught my eye. I'm not sure that's a real word. Could be. I'm skeptical. Okay. How close are we now? 7 away. I gave her the Hopper Nova for just so she could carry it with her and give it some more experience. Because I didn't realize. I thought I had finished its modules, but I had not finished its modules. Still have 2. to finish. Is there anything else that I can take off here? That one I could get rid of, I think. And put in increased range, maybe? Or maybe better insight. Yeah. Increased range. I really would rather have this, though. Okay, yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to turn this into a protractor. Is that what that is? An arrowhead, whatever it is. And we're going to throw in better insight. Yeah. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's what we're going to do. What did I get? Ah. Okay. What we get? What we get? Well, I'm just going to go ahead and get some more of these. Just going to go ahead and get some more of those. Since everything, the rest of the shit in there you can pretty much craft for. Or the keys aren't really hard to come by. But those things is a different story. And let me tell you what, that fucking re-rolling for the goddamn fucking ancestor modules, that's a fucking scam and a half. Let me tell you. There's just too many variables. There's too many variables. You should be able to, I don't know. There's just too many variables. Like the only way you should get a negative one is if it's 4. If it's not 4, it should never be negative, because that happened. I've seen 2. I've seen when you just get 2, one of them being negative. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I don't even think personally that you should be able to get 1 or 2. I think it should be 3 and 4, and that's it. 3, no negative. 4, you get a negative. The odds of you getting fucking like 3 of the oranges on one card, I fucking astronomical is not even the right word to use. It's it'll never happen. The odds of that happening are so slim. It'll never happen. All right, where are we going? Sigma? Let's do Sigma. Let's do Sigma. That's a good way to get a bunch of experience for the sword.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck. Large-scale Vulcan transfer confirmed. Send stop the enemy troop deployment.
I'm in the process.
Dropped a wide-ranged shaping charge on the ground. We need it to purify the void energy. Prime the detonator with your RK, then hit the detonation device.
I really, we went through a whole lot for whatever that was. And it just kind of goes poof. motherfucker.
Mission complete. Transport inbound. See you soon.
Blam. Iron Man. All right, where are they? Where are they? There they are.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution. Descendant, enemy troops are being transferred in large numbers. You must attack their point of origin.
Okay. Give me some bullets, guys. Need sword bullets. Literally do this with one hand. I'm doing it right now. Just hold down the R1 trigger and just move in the R pad or the R stick. R3, I guess is what it's called. I don't know. Literally. One-handed. No. Damn it. I lost a peanut. Shit.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
Desert milk. Okay. Hmm. Ah, hell yeah. And I got research.
Now what do you want?
My
Go on,
shit.
I'm waiting.
I want my shit. You know what? It'd been real cool with these cowboy outfits if they had added like jingles to their footsteps from the spurs. That'd have been pretty cool.
Hi there. What can I help you with?
What do you think? All right. That's pretty much all I can do for my sword. But I think it's pretty badass. I think it is adequate. Three 327. I thought I got one of those rare super drops of those right before I teleported. Okay. The first order's done now. Hmm. Sir asks, do you have the Manus external component set? I think I have a set in storage. Yeah. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. Huh. Serp says, indeed. I'll have to. That's probably about as good as you're going to get to start out with for one of these. I'd rather have the hit points or defense. And that one just needs to be leveled up. Probably. Okay. And we'll be on the lookout for better versions of those. For sure. Now, let's do some intercepts. I like the way her hair bounces. Oh, it is. That's true. Brittany Fox. That's a hair band from the 80s, in case any of you don't know. I'm going to do that one, though. I got to switch to him. You didn't know? Yeah. Yep, Brittany Fox. Glam metal, I guess, really, you could say. Because there were, you know, subsections of hair metal bands. And Brittany Fox was one of those in the glam that wore heavy fucking makeup. And I'm not talking like Kiss makeup. I'm talking they wore straight up, like they basically wore whores makeup. Poison did when they started. Motley Crue did a little bit when they started. My favorites didn't, though. Skid Row and Cinderella. They didn't. Well, I come face to face with myself. No time for dancing. Should be stealing your resolve. Should be contemplating. Thinking on your past regrets and fond memories. Not carelessly dancing. But my fucking dog's interested. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Get the fuck over here. Yeah, you see a hot bitch dancing and you're just right over there, aren't you? Yeah, go look at the wall. Her outfit's very reminiscent of Black Cat. Oh. Something's happening. Why am I always the last one? What's up with that bullshit? Oh, I wasted that first shot. Fucking hell. Fuck you! He fell on me. He literally fell on me. He fell on me. What the shit? All right, now.
Do you need information about the Colossi?
No. Oh, 14 days. Now, when this one ends in 14 days, does that mean we get new outfits in ETA? Because they're all themed towards this guy right now, right? There we go. I was starting to wonder.
Approaching.
Damn it.
Snap out of it.
Damn it.
Daya, get up.
No.
That one was very quick.
It's on.
Me and Glade just sitting here talking about guns. Sorry, I muted myself and forgot to unmute. You didn't miss anything. Just so you know. I think I might have said shit a couple of times.
Target acquired.
Oh, you're in a bad place, dude. Shit.
Can't hold on much longer.
Everything's going to be okay. Mom's here.
Oh yeah. Knocking these bitches out. Calm down. Calm down, hon. Sir asked, how many green tickets do I have now? I would imagine I'm back to 1,000, I would say. Because I spent a bunch on, oh shit, those 4 fragment pieces or whatever the fuck they are, and some of the material. I don't know which pieces they were. So I had to work my way back up. But I think I'm somewhere around 1,000. I'll check after this one. You're in a bad place, Amps. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do for you. Yeah, that's why. That's why. Let's see. Oh, 1162. Almost enough to buy 4 outfits. So I might as well just get it up there to where I can buy 4 outfits. I mean, I'm here. I'm doing it, right? Why not? Wasn't so long ago that the idea of having almost 1,200 of those green tickets was, it seemed so far off. It was just like, God damn, it's going to take me forever to get there. And here I am. Good doggy.
Target confirmed.
What happened there? Fuck you. Yeah, that fire he blows back, that ain't no joke. One more. fucking hell. $12.22. That works for me. That's a good number. 12.22. Oh, it's up here. What? Back to Albion. Oh, it's a rainy day in Axiom. Fuck it. Fuck it, we'll do this one.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach
Go,
creature response
bitches.
confirmed. Inbound to location.
dude. I didn't really need your help, but I guess.
Follower squad approaching in encircling formation. Respond immediately. Hold this special assault ship spotted. Descendant, primary tactical objective confirmed in Operation Zone. Please take it out.
Come on, I need some meteors. Do one of these.
You've got skills.
Quit running into shit.
Wired.
I'll make your body done.
Oh, did I get a Eugen? Did I get a Eugen? I didn't get a Eugen. No Eugen for me. Why do I have to go back to Albion? I entered from Axion. I had to go all the way back to Albion. Then I come all the way back to Axion. My God, it's a trip of at least 30 seconds. Jesus Christ. Who has that kind of time? Now we're already nearly time for another wall crasher. Oh, excuse me. Oh, now it's really raining. Oh, shit.
Attention. Large-scale dimensional breach in progress. Please evacuate an area out of range of the siren or harness from the siren capture. Warning. Large-scale dimensional breach in progress. Please evacuate an area out of range of the siren or vacate the colonial site capture. All descendants in the vicinity, please respond to ground interception.
The longest nearby seem to have spotted it as well. Remove them quickly.
Gonna be cutting it close, but I think I might be able to do it. Okay. Now what do I do? Oh shit! Get me over there. What? Well, I'm way back over here. Well, its shields are gone now. Nearly dead. What the fuck keeps getting me? I'm gonna kill this bitch. Hold on. I ain't done yet. What is this shit? Son of a bitch.
That hurts like hell.
That's what's killing me. Damn you, bitch. Next time. Next time. Next time. Gotta make an entrance. Gotta make an entrance. Be memorable. You know, you get to do a little showmanship with Blair. You get to make it look interesting. Do I need these? Are these the ones? Did more appear? More appeared. Okay. Well. Oh, wait. I need to do something real quick. Real quick before I get out of here. What does that leave? I'll just have to do that one later tonight when I get home. I think I got a lot of tokens to try to get some new action figures with. That's what I'm calling them. I know they're collectibles, but As somebody who collects action figures, they sure do look a whole lot like action figures. At ease. $3,000. Sweet. I guess we'll get this next. That'll look good in the bar. I don't know where to put these. They don't really have enough spaces for everything. For all the shit that you can get. Nobody. God damn it. God damn it. I had 10 too. We should go. Okay, we need to go over here. Need to go see Raina. Got a new equipment slot.
And what does our hero come to seek answers for, I wonder?
You try too hard. You and Module Man need to get together. I'm telling you, right now. You two would be a dynamic couple. Just both of you, like 120% all the time. God damn, that'd be unbearable. Never mind. I changed my mind. Don't do that. Stay the fuck away from him. I shudder at what kind of offspring you would have. Alright. Think we're gonna call it a stream there. Thank you guys for being here. Sir, always a pleasure for you to spend your off days watching me fuck around in this game. Pleasure to have you here, sir. Zens, good to see you again as well. For all you lurkers out there, we love you guys here at I Am Carbonor. We appreciate you just as much as we do anybody. You ain't got to say nothing. Your presence is felt. Thank you anyway. For those of you who are watching this as a video later, thank you for making it this far into the video. You kind of have to, or else how would you know that I was thanking you for making it this far into the video if you didn't make it this far into the video? You can't deny that logic. I mean, really, how can you challenge it? For any of you groups of people, if you enjoyed what you saw here today, perhaps you could see it within your hearts to leave me a like, a comment, a share, or a subscribe. Subscribes would be super awesome. Any of y'all who are watching right now that aren't subscribed, please consider doing so. It just takes a second for you, but it's a real big deal for the channel. I'm trying really hard to get to the 500 necessary for the first major milestone of the channel. I'm 90 away, so anything you can do to help contribute to me getting there would be super, super awesome. And for those of you who might be wanting to contribute to the channel in a different way, on my YouTube community page, you will find links to my Patreon and my Ko-fi. Totally optional, totally up to you, but if you saw something here you think might be worth $1 or $2, that would be where to drop it, and it would be as appreciated as a subscription, really. I would almost prefer the subscription right now, to be honest with you. But regardless, while you're at all that shit, check out the rest of the stuff on my channel. I got over 1,200 videos of content. Yeah, it's a crazy number. I know. It's crazy to me. Still, even now. Over 1,200 videos. All sorts of genres. Wait, no. I'm jumping ahead of myself. I got distracted and skipped ahead in the speech. I have concerts I've been to. Some good quality video and audio. I was pretty close on a couple of them. I have original music that I write the lyrics to, and I stress, as you heard earlier, may have heard earlier, when I was talking about the AI music, I stressed that I write the lyrics. I used to be a singer-songwriter in my earlier days, and I give life to my songs through an AI app in the form of a 4-piece all-girl metal band called The Circle. You can find 10 albums, 10 whole albums on my channel right now. 10 whole albums. If you like chick rock or chick metal, if you like Hailstorm, In This Moment, Butcher Babies, New Year's Day, Lacuna Coil, you like that kind of thing, you'll probably dig it. You probably would. Just, give it a shot. You never know. You might be like, holy shit, this is my new thing. And you'll be coming to him and be like, when's the next album coming out? And I'd be like, will you just give me a minute? See? It'd be awesome. You can also find the lovely ladies of The Circle every Wednesday night on Wicked Wednesday Night. That is the female division of my original character simulated wrestling federation. The men's division is every Monday for Monday Night Mania. Then I also have a female celebrity federation that's every Tuesday night download. I got a DC versus Marvel that's coming soon. I got upgrades for the men's division and the female celebrity federation coming towards the end of the year. On top of all that, I do these daily live streams, and yes, they are daily. The morning daily thingy is what we call it here at I'm Carbonor, where I play this wonderful game right here that we all love so much, the First Descendant. Sometimes chat plays with me, we group up and do some of the harder challenges, and sometimes they just give me moral support as I run through and make my characters as awesome as I can. So we'd love to have you here. Feel free to stop by anytime. I also have Fridays between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. I do Fall Guys Fortnite Friday, where I play, guess what? I mean, you'll never guess what it is that I play. And much like with this one, if chat feels like playing, that's all good. Just give me a holler and we'll duo up or trio up, maybe even team up if there's enough people. No one-on-ones though. Ixnay on the 101As. None of that one-on-one stuff, because that stuff is fucking boring. And on top of all of that, I got here's where the part that I tried to skip to later. On top of that, I also have all kinds of playthroughs, all kinds of genres, all kinds of titles. I got horror, action, adventure, racing, roguelite, walking simulator. I got all kinds of shit. Just check it out. Let me know what you think. If there's anything out there that you would like to see me play, throw it in the comments. I've got a massive library of over 300 games. I'll see if it's in there. If it is, I'll bump it up to the top of the line on the next one to go. It is that easy to have influence on this channel. All you got to do is say, hey, do you have this game? And I'll be like, well, absolutely I do. Or I may not. I mean, that's always, a possibility too. But if I do, bam, I'll start playing it. And I guess, ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, that just leaves me to say thank you once again, and I truly do mean that. It means the fucking world to me that you guys come here every morning and watch me do this goofy shit. It is truly a pleasure to entertain you and to I don't know. I guess entertain you. I really do appreciate it though, guys. And until next time, later.